Hey y'all, I'm having a bad hair day. I only have a few minutes, but y'all, I gotta tell y'all this quick story. It just happened and it just struck me as so funny. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but I do try to recycle. I occasionally will reuse yarn that's been in something else, or I try to use as little plastic straws as I can, although I really do love them. But Amazon had some silicone straws on sale, and I figured, okay, well, I can wash them, they'll come clean, that kind of thing. They're a little thicker, more rubbery than plastic, but, they should drink exactly the same. So I got them in, and I just popped one out of the plastic container it was in, the little plastic piece of paper. And it struck me, y'all. I'm getting rid of a plastic straw to drink out of a silicone straw that comes in a plastic thing that I have to throw away. What am I saving? Oh my gosh, that just struck me as the most complete absurd thing I've seen in ages. And I do mean ages. That was hilarious, y'all. I just got so tickled. I had to come on here and tell y'all because to me that just sounded so crazy. It's a silicone straw packaged in plastic, which is what I was trying to get out of using. Yeah? Crazy. I sometimes, like, I don't know if y'all know this or not. They moved from plastic straws to paper straws in California because it's more environmentally friendly. Plastic straws can be recycled. Paper straws, they can't. So actually you're wasting more by using paper straws than plastic straws. And the ones that you see in the ocean that get up the tortoises' noses and all that other stuff, it's not our trash. You know where it's coming from? China and India. They use their waterways to get rid of trash. I don't know if y'all knew this or not, but a lot of their waterways lead out into oceans that float along currents. That brings it to our shores. Yeah, if you don't believe me, watch what washes up on shore after a tsunami hits, or what do they call it over there? Not a hurricane, but a cyclone hits in the east. Watch what washes up on our shores 6 to 7 months after one of those things, and you'll see it's actually people's belongings that get washed up on our shores, which is kind of wild when you think about it, isn't it? Y'all. Just too funny. Oh, and by the way, decide not to do the block stitch with the I'll show you. I went with the granny square stitch because to me the yarn wasn't working well with the block stitch at all. It just really wasn't, and I figured I could do it a little bit easier with this, and that's what I'm going to go for. The yarn's not as soft as I was hoping it would be. It's that Hirschner's Worsted 8 yarn. I don't think I'm going to buy it anymore. It's a lot thick. It's harsher. It's just about as harsh as the Super Saver used to be. I mean, that bad. And it just kind of threw me off because I wasn't expecting that. I guess I was expecting another Mary Maxim thing where, the inexpensive yarn would turn out to be a nice yarn that I really liked, and it just didn't happen that way for me. So I'm going to use what I've got here because I'm not one to waste, but I may have to wash this blanket and the other blanket before I wrap them because they need to be softened up some. And I'm hoping that will happen once I wash them. And if that does, I'll let y'all know. because that's going to make a huge difference to whether I ever get that yarn again or not. But since I rarely keep anything that I do, I don't see how that's going to make a difference anyway. Y'all, I got a request to do a critique now. Now, let's see, where is it? It is Knitting Deb's Nook. That's knitting like KNITTINDEB''S. That's all one word. Nook. KNOOK. Love the red hair you got. That was actually pretty cool. I've always threatened my sister to like dye some of my hair purple or red or something like that, and it just freaks her out so bad. I tease her with that. I don't think I'd do it, although I did buy the dye. I really wanted her to think I was going to do that, although it would actually, I don't know. Maybe if I get 1,000 subscribers, I'll dye pieces of my hair different colors for y'all. That could be something I could do. Oh, congratulations for being an ex-smoker. I am as well. I smoked for darn near 30 some odd years, and I quit in the space of 3 months. Yeah, that was a rough that was rough. It's still rough. I like the yarn hauls you get, and yippee, you do. Oh yeah, yippee, you do crochet too. Ha ha ha! I like that. I like the hat you did. You're sweet. Oh, my grandmother lived in Wisconsin when she grew up. Her maiden name was Maas, M-A-A-S. Girl, you know I miss her like crazy. Her family was German. They are German immigrants that moved to Wisconsin when they came. And she had a fairly big family. And there, before she died, I hate to recall this memory, but it's something that I've never forgotten. She said is that all her sisters and her family were dead. The only people left were the younger generation, and she didn't know them that well. And she just wanted to go be with them. And within a year of that, she died. So she got to go where she wanted to be, which was a good thing. And it was time. She had suffered quite a bit. She had colon cancer, and they had to cut out a lot of her colon. But she never did the radiation or anything. She lived for a good another 6-7 years after that. So she was a nurse. She just wasn't gonna put herself through that. Because she was the nurse when cancer treatment was horrible. The treatment was worse than the disease, because you would suffer for what was left of your life, and a lot of people didn't choose to do that. So, oh wow, I got kind of depressed there for a second. I gotta get back to normal here. Oh, y'all, I must have been tired this morning, because I got up early at about 8:30 or so, and I went in there and took care of the dog and everything, came back in here. I said, well, I'll just lay down for a second. And I put on one of Bag of Days' newer tutorial. Can't speak. 4 hours later, I wake up. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I slept through them all. It never left her channel. It just kept playing all her tutorials. So, Bag of Day, you got quite a lot of views today for me. And unfortunately, I didn't catch a single one. Although I didn't stop the video that was playing when I woke up. I waited till it was over before I left, because I remembered her saying one time that if you leave before the video's over, she doesn't get that count or something like that. So, I think I am going to make that a challenge, y'all. If I get 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to put a slice of purple here, right up in here, so you can see it. And probably a real nice pink or red right through here. So nobody, you can't miss it. That's what I'm going to do. Y'all, if I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to dye parts of my hair different colors just so I can say that I kept a promise to y'all. So, ooh, yeah, it's okay. I'll do it. I don't have a problem with it. Shoot, it'll upset other people, won't upset me. And I'll have to come on and let y'all see just how pretty it could be. Anyway, I'd best get in there and go ahead and fix my dinner because this is going to be long enough to upload because I'm doing it on my phone instead. But y'all have a good night, and I'll talk to y'all one day next week. Bye.